Welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting up Act 2, Part 2 of Act 2, A New Dawn. Let's dive right on into it. Last time we heard some interesting secrets. Innkeep. Freya, you've got any new lines for me? Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for new ones of your own. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. Alright. The old grouchy butt wants some more defense. Keep forgetting it's the frozen lagoon. Oh, defense, yeah. Oh, the defense. And a little bit of charisma. And a little bit of strength. Order up. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeep at bay. Who says you're my favorite? It might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up here. Up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my very best. This cross grip. Miss. Oh. It was Mrs. My bad. My bad. Miss. Cross grip. I just thought since you're such a catch, keep it to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about no. Oh. Rhea! There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Hi. Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. By the dragons, so she is not a dream or a fragment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I brought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. Ah, I'll help you put them on. Wait. Oh, that's awesome. Are those suns? Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. What do you think? I like them. They match me other jewelry, and the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you liked lever back clasp? Lever back clasp? I don't like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point, or maybe I dreamed it. This is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had a strange dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed down to a guy like a rain of fire or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? Dude. That actually happened. It was washed away by the falling stars, the rain of the falling stars. Oh. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream? No. Guess Caspia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible. So, it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeep? Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firements again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try, perhaps. Preferably something that will make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case, I would like to. I'll see what I can do. He is a freaking character, man. Alright. Southern Brawler. And a crap ton of strength. A little bit of charisma. And a little bit of defense. And order up. I'm getting used to these drinks. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star-lifting career. Oh, this is delicious. Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you two think about the star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from Rockwell Cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. You've got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Barvin before I can get me hands on the gold. That gold. Who? Yi. Oh, splendid. I haven't been in Barvin in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials, better ones even. That isn't going to happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot from the Dragon Horde? What? No. In what world do I look like a dragon to E? They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell of so primordial. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal business away from ye. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? No. For weapons. You're going to war? But I just got you back. Not going to war. Won't see my fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am, and I'm looking for the right materials to smash the next Ore Heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of Ur for that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? Yes, now that I know it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out in the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I started at the set... Hold on. But then, as I stared at the sedating nothingness, I could see an astral hair fish hopping across the sky. A sparkling tail of left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming. I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. I would love to know how you're doing on Earth. They must have been enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, you had a chance to take a peek at the letter of yours in keep? I'm afraid not. Okay, so as I expected, we don't really get a chance to actually look at it. We don't have the option to look at it until the story actually allows us. That's a bit annoying, but okay. Either way, how exciting! You know, this world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. I said I wasn't going to forget the bloody name. And here I am, forgetting it all over again. Anwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police? I am Althea Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and the Chosen of Our Lady of the Endless Light. I have returned to the establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those prodigious types. Innkeep, I am happy to see that you were able to collect more information for my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Astria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sort of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. This is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. This is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliations with Marrow Castle? Oh shit. What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking a shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Whoops! Luckily for him, I am not very vengeful person. I believe in the redemption power of second chances. And in an effort, and he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No, he went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry, as they tend to be. Only if they're not eating responsibly. Who did you say you encountered again? Miss Elthia? A rogue-ish wind echo. Ah yes, a windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordially blood in it is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep? No. Are you from the primordial sea? No, not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it. I see. What about your blood, Miss Althena? Althena? Yeah, I keep messing it up, man. Althea. Are you out of your mind? Propostatine, a holy woman for her blood? Propostatining. I think I said it right. Well, you've got a lot of it. Fair question. And I need all of it to keep up my strength against the looming evil of this world. Without me, who would ever care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. Oh no. You can see through my head. I do believe I have the wrong light set up. Let me try to fix that. That's better. I was wondering what was off. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there is a lot to look into. Still, I have appreciated a bit more. I will have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start my investigation on Zenith and Themis, have a closer look at the wretched caused. Maybe examine the ruby more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I have found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen. Ilsha, not a lot ye can do for them. Then I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Caspia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on investigation aspects, really dig my heels into connecting the threads, analyzing the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I could have to do a strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I could even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I may not be the right candidate to fight whomever I encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. That's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a cause, I should be able to properly defend myself, especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst cause scenario. I could offer you some phoenix chilies. Who knows what you will encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the illuminate fireproof self-defense. I am not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeep with it. He always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. In my opinion, I think we should go with Intel. Because what better solution is there than trying to figure out what exactly you're going up against? And it would be Sparkling Noble, the new one. Go ahead and put that in there. And add a little bit more. There we go. And let's go ahead and add some charisma. There we go. Sparkling Nobel. I think perhaps the strategy way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. I'm already coming up with a 38-step plan. Do you really need that many steps? Perhaps you should start at the nearby Gaia temple. I heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local Anaclypse will be sure to offer assistance. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your efforts in helping this world, Innkeeper. Always happy to help. Happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They crashed into the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that fallen star makes for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! That would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insight on those impact conditions. I can't say I am an expert in geology, but I feel like I could make an educated guess nevertheless. Sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too. Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds so very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on the mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like to help. This is very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you. I need to stay close to you by so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the one in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take the risk. I'm going on this adventure with you, and with you, Miss Elite. Every time. Elithra. One of these days, I'm gonna need somebody to actually verbally speak the name so I get it right. Alethea? Great. Wonderful, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for the aid and keep. I shall return with conclusions and perhaps even mended environments. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting! Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material. Me too. Well. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello, I would like your finest drink, please. Are you a kid? A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, Miss Melina? But Mel is fine. It's short for Melina. I see. Well then, Mel, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give me new fun ideas. Oh, and some thunder sage. I don't have any money, but I've gotten something to barter for the drink. You don't need to pay. But I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much. Golden feather. Now I can accept a drink. Very well. Let me see what I can do. Okay. Alrighty. Either we can go with the Sparkling Nobel, or what was it? Or that one, but I'm correct. Yeah, the Sparkling Nobel is much better. Okay, and she also wanted... what was it? Thunder Sage. So, okay. Good. Inspiration. Yep. Thunder Sage. A little bit more intelligence. Wabam. And some charisma. For just the right amount. Order up. Some new fun and sweet ideas coming right up. This is perfect. I'm already feeling the energy for new hikins running through my veins. Hikins. Thank you. This is really nice, Tavern. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands. Okay. Ooh, shadow. Oh, Zephyr. Almost didn't see you there. I suppose I am as stealthy as a knight. As the knight. No, as the knight. He corrected himself. Okay. I meant at night. At the night. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately, one that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why you're communicating telepathically right now. We are? Huh. No. Who the are you? Was I told stealthy for you? Was I too stealthy for you? No. Let's get you a drink so you stop cursing at the child. Detective, stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. But my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you one for a trinket. Ah, one of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through the castle without stealing a single thing? Here. Thought the place might like it. That's actually kind of cool. Oh. Well, my tavern tell me it thinks it's beautiful. But it is wondering what it might be. Thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? An oversized stamp? I don't think that's oversized stamp. Frying pan? That looks nothing like a frying pan, but you know what? Fine. Oversized stamp. You're not even remotely close. But imagine making a huge wax seal with it. I bet that would look so cool. You'd need a very big puddle of wax, though. I think such a large amount of wax would make it impossible to open any letter. Probably. It's a wall clock. Adorned with a hungry bat, one creature of the night telling time to another. A very accurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. Its hands seem to be gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist? This will do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps his promises, I shall now prepare a drink for you. One moment. Let's see if I have something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. I like the kid. I really do. Alright, charisma. He definitely needs that. Spoken heart. Well, let's get all that charisma. All the way to the tippy top. Boom. Okay, now, a little bit of defense. Yeah, and a little bit of strength. Boom. Spoken heart. Order up. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Politely a drink. Did I ascend the right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I'm at now, thanks. Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Mel. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castle have many things, I've heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do you Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. Ouch. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So I can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding. I can't count. It's been 7 years. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies, and the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge. That makes sense. It does. A classic adventure tale. It does not. Just to keep the kids' spirits up. Right? It's basically speedrunning my origin story. I've gotten dead parts as my motivation and a detective career to make sure I can help other people. Because people don't help you? Exactly. But it's okay. It made me into an adventurer I am today, and I like who I am. Does it make you sad? No. What's your origin story? Yes, Zephyr, what is your origin story? It is far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you don't know. Okay, what's your name? Blaze. But he just called you Zephyr. That's my middle name. Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper a clock from. Persistent. Fine. It was Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. That's so murderous. Not so murderous then. She would have if she had caught me. So she didn't. Now I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons knew what would have happened if they had spotted me. Weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at her doors did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through the nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I heard Marrow Castle was very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. Oh, a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by T-Rex. How scary was it? In the middle, I suppose? Mel is slightly reminding me of somebody in the community. Not gonna say who, but they're cute but dangerous at the same time. In their own special way. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all thanks to my remarkable perspective gifts. And your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gown covered in rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief. Obviously. And you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. Why would I do that? Because I asked nicely? Forget it. Oh no. I took the cape along with the whatever gemstones I could find when I heard her approaching her chambers. Quickly I hid among the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I had made it through when suddenly she opened the closet door. I was pressed so close to the wall I thought the wood would start vibrating in rhythm with my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampires' activities? I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff. It sounds like... Indeed, did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found a secret passageway that led below the pond, through the earth, and to the summit of Witch's Peak. Almost scared this strange cleric to death when I recognized my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. Okay, so it was just a mere passing. That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets? Who can say? Speaking of sleight of hand, where did you find that cloak? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of a hallway that stretched on forever. And how did you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my experience, I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique cloak stood right in between reticulistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it strange that it was only an item without a tag, so I took it. A tag? She's very organized, labels everything. Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? Its label described it as blood from the very first vampire, Mike. Very first vampire's name was Mike? Okay. Mike. Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the cloak must be worth a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It will look great in my tavern. Indeed. It sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you got caught. But I wasn't. Thanks to the innkeep's drink, I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wraith entirely. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. It seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. Luckily, I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many creatures, without being harmed. Did you think you might die when you took the quest, I mean? It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? Death is inevitable, such is life. At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes, it was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire, Mill would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I've had? You've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professionally hiding. Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery just this once. Where can I find Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigation. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. They're uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet. What are they investigating? The Star Rain, as far as I know. That's why I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of their curious incidents. Come on, Blaze, we have to go and find them for your cape and for my notes. I'm going alone. You do whatever with you alone. I could never stay stay undetected. Wait for me. See you soon, innkeeper. See you soon, Mel. Is it Mel or is it Melody? Let's feed our buddy. Clean up the shop, or tavern. And, of course, blow up the candles. I can't speak at all, man. If you like this episode and the series so far, please go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future episodes to be notified to you. Words are hard. Peace!